I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home. How about that? Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Lakers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. And the layup falls.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying.
We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the shot is good. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lets it go with a three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And here's Prince outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Maxey. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Off target from three-point range. Now Maxey. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Maxey hits them both. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. From downtown, and Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right side Maxey. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. Off target with his three. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis with it. Now defended by Oubre. Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Giannis. So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Lillard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .110 left in the first quarter of the game. Oubre, no one around him. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Giannis, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Fires from deep.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Prince wide open. Drills it from outside. Prince has got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oubre on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Shot from the wing. Lillard misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
13.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Middleton with it. He has yet to score. And to Tacumbo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
The 76ers lead. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Martin from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. There goes Giannis. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now Prince. After Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here's Giannis from outside. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton left side. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
The 76ers with another miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by Paul George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
The three from George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got himself on the board with 3 there. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by Giannis. Lillard way outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Middleton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
No good from outside. The drive by Giannis. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The 76ers trailed by 5. Oubre on the wing. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill. with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Oubre, good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Prince. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 9.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. 76ers trailing. Oubre on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Oubre with the steal. From deep, George. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Prince. No one near him. It's good. And it's 8 points for Taurean Prince.
Boy, that time the setup was perfect, and Prince had an easy shot from the mid-range there.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis showing creativity.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater, and he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Back to Lowry. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Lowry has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Martin wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Martin. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 5. Rollins. And it's off from three-point range. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Martin. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Lowry. His three-pointers off the mark. Right side, Portis. From deep, Giannis. Out to the Kumbo. Stretching the floor with the 3. Here's Lowry. Here's Martin. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a bit. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey with it. Now right defender. George with no one around. No good with the triple. Here's Middleton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now the 76ers with it. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
From deep, George traps in the tray.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. 76ers trailing. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
For 3, Middleton hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And that one, good.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Yabusele. It's rebounded by Portis. Middleton on the wing. Lobbed up there for Prince. Takes it down to Middleton. There's the triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George fires. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton outside. No good that time. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, George hits the three-point bomb. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that one's good. Onto the Kumbo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Maxey looking it over. There's the 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Tries to save it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Maxey. Misses the shot. So it's the 76. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat. Morning's shot is good.
Check out Morning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
And the dunk by Sohan.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Left side Hardaway. Pass to Morning. Here's Mashburn. Back to Morning. Inside. Out to Hardaway. 2 on the clock. And it's Brown missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Morning with the screen. Back to Hardaway. A 3 from Marley. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Down low. Wembanyama down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hardaway with it. Morning with the screen. Hardaway with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you gotta love the fire that Morning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Paul outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here is Hardaway. The screen from Brown. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Sohan.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
To the inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, and that's like clockwork. Paul's so good at reading the defense off that pick and roll. Great timing on the dish.
Hardaway up top. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Paul. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. And the dunk by Morning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Morning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against them at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Morning's got 7.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
To the paint. And stolen by Morning. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Count that one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Ball outside. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Mashburn. Shot on the wing. Barnes grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. He's got 10.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here is Paul. Pass to Barnes. Back to Paul. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio.
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Shoots the 3. And it's Morning with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A rebound by the Spurs.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3 balls. Barnes has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Spurs. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by Sohan. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Wembanyama, a screen. To the paint. They double team Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Morning with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. Launches it. And that's good. Dan Marley for 3.
Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. On the wing, Hardaway. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 8. Wembanyama outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Kept alive, and Brown throws it down hard.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Mourning. Now Marley. Inside. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Barnes. Ball looking over the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue. That pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Miami trailing. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Mashburn. Buries it from three-point range. Mashburn's got 5 points so far.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Bowen. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Marley.
Number 54.
For the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio leading. Now here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. The three-pointer, no good. The three from Marley. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jones with it. Wembanyama outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Morning. Now Marley. Heat moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 7.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Jones. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Barnes. The tray. And Brown pulls it down. The Heat trailed by 3. On deep, Marley. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Morning with some nice D.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Jones. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That's a floater go, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And showing off for the crowd there, Hardaway's handles are off the charts.
Pass to Sohan. Al Paul. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Marley. Here's Mashburn. Defended by Paul. On the wing, Hardaway. And here's Marley. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Mashburn no good. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Barnes. And Brown pulls it down. Left side, Hardaway. To the middle. Pass to Marley. Fires the three. Rebound by Sohan. And so it's San Antonio with it. 50 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 6 points. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the paint. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Spurs making a switch here. Hardaway from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Pass to Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Spurs.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Miami trailing. Now Hardaway. He's got 9. Here's Mourning. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
35.
Spurs lead by 2. And do not. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Marley. Here's Mourning. Sinks the three-pointer. Mourning's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Heat.
Yeah, and I like the creativity there by Marley. You gotta like seeing him zip passes across the court.
Here's Castle. Now here's Collins. Johnson outside. The offensive rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. Spurs passing it around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. And here is Mourning. Just 5 on the clock. Over Collins. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Jones with it. There's a screen by Collins. Outside, Jones. Here's Castle. Hardaway with the steal. And here comes the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Mourning. Back to Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. All sorts of time. The offensive rebound. Outside for Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Mashburn. Miami no good on that time either. So it's San Antonio now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Champagnie. Good on the triple. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Important points for Mourning. So is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
And here is Paul.
First team foul.
So in with the screen. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Mourning. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 6. Paul outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. 3-pointer. And it's Paul missing. Heat on offense.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. And here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-2 run. Paul outside. Out to the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Back to Marley. Outside Hardaway. Miami no good on that time either. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Sohan. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road.